I seem to be collecting butterflies, and I did not mean to. What are you guys doing here? Oh. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, and welcome back to Ryotcraft Infinity. I have the hissing hat on today. It's hissing. No, it doesn't hiss at me. It just hisses at other people. Like you. See? It's a thing. Anyway, so, yeah. What's up, butterflies? Anyway, so, last time we left off, and I actually set up my quarry, and I told you I was going to let it run for a while. Now, I don't know why, but I don't actually have any of this stuff in here. Like, it's not coming in here anymore. So, and there is still some free room. You see down here, this one is green right here. And that's kind of a thing that's happening. But I have a whole bunch of stuff, like 675 aluminum. Like, it's not monstrous amounts of anything, right? It's only 1,400 iron. But really, 1,400 iron is quite a bit. You know, that's going to double into 2,816 iron ingots. That's a decent little chunk, you know? But, you know, the thing is, that's going to be enough supplies to get me started. I can expand on that. I can do other things on that. But what I want to work for is actually tools. I need some better tools, all right? And bear with me for a second because this is kind of a little bit of a rabbit hole. My own rabbit hole. But if I'm getting tools, I might as well go ahead and just get all of the draconic gear, right? We have all the wyvern everything and stuff like this. You know, you have the boots and the pants and all these things. And that means I am going to have to mine out a whole bunch of draconium in order to get all of these ingots. And that's going to take a while. But I also need these nether stars. And this is the part that we're going to work on today. The nether stars, well, I have to kill withers. Now, at spawn, we do have quite a few wither skeleton skulls. So that's not a problem to get all of them that I want. But I do need a safe-ish place to kill the guy. Now, I'm probably going to pick one of these islands because if he does somehow get loose and, you know, gets out, then he's just going to destroy those and fly upwards, and I'm going to have a pain in the butt time trying to get to him and kill him, but at least he won't destroy any of this stuff. At least he shouldn't. But, eventually, as long as we know it's safe, we'll end up moving it back down here somewhere once the base starts getting built and everything like that. But for right now, we just need to do that. Now, I could go with the wither-proof blocks. These guys right here. These are some things that I could do. And I did this first in the last series, but it takes a lot of iron, a lot of obsidian, a lot of coal powder. Now, I do have these supplies except for the obsidian, but I kind of need the obsidian for the alternative approach that I'm going to use. But it's still kind of, I don't know, it's ugly. I don't really want to use that. So what I'm going to do is actually what was suggested to me in my previous series, and that is the shield templates. We have these shield projectors here, and I'm going to go all the way to tier 2 just because that's what I had in the last series. It seems to work out. I don't remember what the difference is between tier 1 and tier 2. I think it just allows you to have a bigger shield. Now, these things can be used in a lot of different ways. Like, they are pretty amazing things. They really are. But for our purpose, all we want to do is just make sure a wither can't escape. And that is exactly what we got to do. Now, in order to get these guys, I need obsidian. Now, I have the redstone. I just showed you that. And we need a tier 1, which means I need more obsidian. Redstone, gold, those aren't really that big of a deal. These guys, not too big of a deal. So this is not a problem to get except for the obsidian. So with the obsidian, we can go to the igneous, if I can spell it right, the igneous extruder. What are you? Interesting. That's pretty cool. How do you make you? Wait, do you increase minus 75%? Wow. You're kind of cool. Requires a reinforced machine. I'm not going to end up doing that. But, oh, and this requires the previous level. So I need the level 1, which I don't even see. Anyway, whatever. We're just going to ignore that for now. But we're just going to get this basic igneous extruder right here. And what this will do is it will combine lava and water for us in order to make obsidian. And this will all be automated. I can even pull it directly out and throw it right into my system. We're just going to have a whole big conglomeration of machines and everything piled in this corner until we figure out what else we want to do with them. And we have a whole lot of other supplies to expand, and I figure out a design. But for right now, we're just going to pile it all over here. So what we need to do is we have this igneous extruder. We got to make this guy, right? So we're going to go ahead and see if I can do this right now. Let's go. No, that's not the one I want. I want you. Yes, you. Oh, I don't have the copper. Okay, well, this might take me a little while to get all the supplies and stuff. I do have some of these. Alloy smelter, be a thing. Wonderful. And you're taking a little bit of time. Let's go to all smelting. It's not going to speed it up, but hey, whatever. Anyway, so... Ooh, a little bit of a lag thing there. Anyway, so I'm going to make this igneous extruder, and I'm going to put it over here somewhere, and I'm going to end up pumping the lava out of this into the igneous extruder from this side, and then I'm going to make an infinite water source and put another liquid transfer node with a world interaction upgrade and poke that into the other side. And then I'm going to see if I can't take out the items from that and find a way to deposit that directly into my system. And that's kind of what I'm looking to do right here. It's all going to be poking right out the back here. It's going to be a nice little controlled system to give us a whole bunch of obsidian. So let me get to that. Let me do all this stuff since I have to do a lot of smelting and everything. And because I'm going to need some other supplies other than copper. And I'll see you back here in just a second. Alright, so here we are. Oh look, it's my system. Nothing's really changed. Or has it? You see right here, this is my very own igneous extruder making me a bunch of obsidian. And this is actually going pretty quick. I'm actually pleasantly surprised how quick it's going. Anyway, so what we need to make now is this shield thing. Right? We need the tier 1. Bam. What do we need for this? We need some gold, apparently, which isn't going to be a problem. All right, what else is the other thing? We need this guy. Try this. Nope, we don't have any of that. So we need to get a bunch of gold, and I need to get this kind of, you know, grinding up. I got a bunch of this stuff. You can come away. You can go in there. Then I'll take you, and that'll be a thing. All right, cool. And we'll deposit all this stuff in here. And we don't need a whole lot of gold, so I might be able... Why is it only 2? Didn't I have more than that? What happened? Didn't it say like 5 or something? Oh, it did. Okay, because I clicked the X. All right, never mind. I'm a dummy. So that's kind of a thing. Anyway, let's take this and let's go ahead and throw you in here. And we need to make the tier 1. So we have that, but we need you. All right, so we should have some. We need to convert one of these into gold nuggets. And we do this. Make this guy. There's the machine frame. That's what we're looking for. And then we can make this guy just like this. Now we have the shield projector tier 1. We have 6 blocks of redstone as it is. So let's make the tier 2. Wait, you. We need a couple more pieces of obsidian. And we have 14 more. Look at that thing. It's going to town, man. Let me explain this to you real quick, actually. I know I kind of sort of did. This is the transfer node, liquid transfer node, pulling lava. And there's the input on the back, putting lava into this side. And then we have the water down here. Now, this is the part I really wanted to explain because I've seen a lot of people hook up, you know, like aqueous... What are they called? Aqueous... I'm probably not even saying it right. Aqueous accumulators. These guys, you don't need to make one of these in order to get water like this. Like, I'm sure it gets it faster, it does this, it does that, but it uses it so slowly, like it's 1-to-1. You see right here, it'll go down, and then it's instantly filled back up, like really quick. And I only have 1 world interaction upgrade, so it's plenty fast enough. Like, there's no big deal with that. That's not a problem. It goes plenty fast enough to get what you need out of it. Now, if you have the higher tiers where it goes faster and you need it to go faster for some reason, that's fine. But I only need like 8 of them, so I'm pretty much good. I don't need any more at the moment. Anyway, so let's go ahead, look for my obsidian. We need 1 here, 1 here, and then we have our shield projector tier 2. Now what we want to do is we need to actually figure out how many shield templates we need. And then I'll show you that here in a second, why we need these guys and what they do and all that good stuff. You get 8 out of this. So they're very, very cheap. But what we want is basically we want a size that's like 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No. We just want a 3x3. So we need 9 for that side. Let's do it this way. And what we need is basically, we want to do this. This is basically the size we want. So that way we can set up the entire wither inside of this thing. But then we have to have these shield templates they have to connect to each other. So we need the border. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Is that the 3x3 in the middle? Yes. So basically it's 5x5. Derp! It would have equaled to 5x5. And that's so much easier math to do than that. Can I punch you? I can! Well, I punched him. I punched a butterfly. I'm such a meanie. Anyway, 5x5. I should have known that. So we need a 5x5 on the top and bottom, which means 50 of them. Plus everything in the middle. Right? So we need at least 3 tall. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. Plus the top. So 15 and 15 is another 30. So we need 80 there. And then it's 1, 2, 3 times 3. So another 9. Another 18. So we need like 98 shield templates. It doesn't look like it would be that much, does it? But it is. It's something like that. Anyway, so that means I need to go and get a whole bunch of wool for this. And I need to go ahead and lapis shouldn't be a problem. I should have plenty of lapis in my system. Let's check this out real quick. Oh, that's not how you spell lapis. Yeah, I have 326. That's not a big deal. I have plenty of that. Anyway. So basically what I need to do is just go farm enough wool, or aka pick it up from the deep storage unit at spawn for enough for 98, probably more than that, just in case I miscounted, which I probably did. I'm not very good at this whole math thing, and then after that I'll bring it back and we'll probably be up on one of these islands somewhere ready to set this guy up with everything we need, and then I'll run you through exactly what it is, how to set it up, and what exactly this thing can do. It's pretty awesome. I love this thing. All right, so here we are. We're up top on one of these platforms. There's my little waypoint down there for that guy. And I have another one up here for a wither container. Sweet. Oh, lag thing. Stop that lag thingy. Alright, so this is the basic situation going on right now. And we are just going to build this up. And once I'm done building this, we're going to take a look at this shield projector thing and see if I can figure out... Oh, it needs power, doesn't it? Crap. I forgot that it needed power. I forgot that that was a thing that it needs. Anyway, I guess we'll go and see if our regular old little thing is enough to actually make it stay up forever. Maybe I could go ahead and get some tesseracts, because that would make things so much easier. We might have to take a detour in this episode and not completely finish. Is this 3x3? 1, 2, 3? Yeah. And not completely finish this and instead go for like a reactor or something. Give me you and then go like this. Alright, so then with this guy here, I can set this down. And we won't be able to see it work because it doesn't have any RF in it. But actually, you know what? Let me take a break real quick, because for you guys it's going to be like just a few seconds. For me, I'm going to go figure out a power situation, whether it be tesseracts or I just make another lava jenny and see if that works. Either way, I'm going to have some kind of a power situation going on here, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I did end up just making one of these because I don't know. It would have been a really big process to get Enderium in order to actually make the Tesseracts, which I do need to set up a way to do it. I might just end up using Dogbless area. Well, his world, his I believe he has liquid Enderium in there. And then, you know, I could just use that and put it into my own little Tinker Smeltery or something and do something like that. But for now, we're just going to go with this, and we'll end up with... You know, we'll end up making a reactor or something, because this is getting a little tedious. I'm just making these things, spreading the power around like that. I don't really like doing that. And eventually, this thing is just not going to be able to output enough lava or something. I don't know. Something's going to happen with this. But for right now, we're okay. You see, it is gaining energy. And what this is the shape. I did raise it by 1 just in case. And what that will allow things to do is, well, what that will allow the Wither to do is actually kind of raise up just a little bit. So when he's formed, if he does actually glitch into the shield block at all, he won't be able to pass through it and escape. And that's my biggest worry with that, is that he'll be able to get out of here somehow. So what we need to do now is actually set this thing up. You see right here, I have the shield blocks, I have the shield projector touching the shield templates. And what you do now is you actually just, you can do a couple things. Right click on it with an empty hand You see right here, here's the power. Here's, you can set the color for the shield. You can change this to whatever you want. I like blue because you guys know by now I love my blues. You can also do, I don't have any regular, let's do this. Let's see if I can get this thing to work real quick. We're going to make this and set this as the shield block. It's going to be solid, yes. And then set that. So when I whack this with a wrench, it turns into dirt, which is really cool. It's a nice little feature. You can actually have this. You can pass right through it. That's just the texture. So what you can do with this is you can make some pretty cool looking like invisible doors and things like that. You can do some really cool stuff with this thing. But for our purpose, we want to be able to see inside. So we're going to take this out of there. Ooh, okay. All right. No, you're fine. You're okay. You're all right. Let's go ahead and do that. And then you see right there, now it is my shield color. And I can just kind of whack it like that. Now, we don't want it to be that. We can make it invisible, which is also pretty cool. But we don't want to do that either because, well, we just don't want to. I like to see my shield. And then you have the shield, the default texture. And then you can change the color. You can also have it a redstone mode. So if you want to switch to turn this thing on and off, then you can do that. And when it's off, when you do this and it's off, then you don't see any of the blocks. It's just like you set it to invisible. You know, it'll just turn it off like that. But we want the shield, we want this color, and now we need to set some of these rules. So what we can do is we can say matches everything. You can set this to passive mobs, hostile mobs, items, players, and you can even set a name for a player. So basically you can say all to that it's solid to everybody, and then except for player, your name is pass through. Or you can even set it to damage everybody. Can pass but gets damage. Or is solid and gets damage. So it's kind of like, I mean, you can do a lot of stuff with this. But for our purpose, what we want to do is we want to make hostile mobs. We want it to be solid for hostiles. We also want it to be solid for items. The reason we do this is because when the Wither will drop items, if this isn't the case, then it'll pass through and it kind of glitches a little bit. The items glitch, they start bouncing around, and it's a little bit meh. I've actually lost items by not setting this little rule here. But then we want to make sure we set players to pass. So now I will be able to pass through it. Ooh, there's more lag. I don't know what's going on. But any hostile mob will not be able to. Now, just in case, we're going to whack this guy and whack it again just to refresh it, just in case. I don't think it matters. Here's another thing you can do. You can actually set it to player damage. So if you have one of these set to damaging them, then you can set it to player damage. So if you trap an item in here, an entity in here, cannot pass and gets damaged. So when they're inside of it, I believe when they're inside, they'll get damaged. So you can have a little kill chamber in here, have some kind of a mob spawner, make this bigger, obviously, for the mob spawner, and have them all get damaged by players. Then you can also get, use this as some kind of an item farm. Now, we're probably going to be using these a lot in this series. As needs arise, my first thought is going to come to these guys for certain uses. And we'll see some of the cooler things you can do with this. A little later in the series, but for now, we're just going to use it for this. We have hostile mobs, the blocks are solid. Items, the blocks are solid, and players can pass through. And my shield color is blue, so it's amazing. So now what I want to do is I want to go get all my items. I need to go get soul sand, and I need to get the wither skulls. And we're going to go and start farming some of these withers so we can get some of this draconic gear. Now, let's see if we can figure out exactly how many we need. Okay, so we need a lot of draconium. We already know that. We have to get that later. We have enough diamonds for all of the helmets and everything that we need. That's not a problem. This guy's just a bunch of redstone. We also have that. This guy, just a diamond. Again, we have plenty of those for now. Maybe not enough for all of them. But we can get some of this stuff. But these guys are the problem because I need a diamond for each of these, which means I need a lot of diamonds. I probably don't have enough, but we do need enough nether stars. And what it looks like so far is that we need one nether star per piece of gear, because you see how the recipe, the only thing that changes is the piece of armor that you put in the middle. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 just for the armor, and then we definitely want the pickaxe. So there's another one here, and that recipe changes a little bit. We want the shovel and the sword, and we do kind of want the bow. Now, the main reason we want the bow is because this bow is amazing and it requires the first bow. So we might as well go ahead and get that anyway, just because. So we're going to end up getting the bow as well, and which means we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need at least 8 of these things in order to even start getting the gear. We need to get these, you know, wither nether stars like really quick. So I'm going to go get a whole bunch of wither skeleton skulls. We're going to test one out, and then I'm just going to go ahead and kill a whole bunch of them until I get everything that I need. It'll be pretty cool. All right, so I believe I have what I need to get for things. I believe I do. We're going to try this. Now, I did also think of something else. This could be a very big problem because if I die, I lose this guy. Losing this guy is very bad because it means I can't fly, which means I can't fly up here and get my stuff back to, you know, start flying again. I don't know. But in any case, hopefully I can monitor things. I'm risking a lot here. I really am. So let's see if this is a container that holds him. Oh, we did it. We did the thing. And the good thing is that the explosion doesn't extend past this. It doesn't damage any other blocks, which is really cool. Can I, like, snake in here just a little bit? Ooh, he sees me. He definitely sees me. He wants me. He wants me bad. But you see... Ooh, oh! I don't know if I can hit him without, like... This is... How can I do this? Ooh! Ooh! I got him once! Ooh! But you see him healing right now. Oh man, I hit him so little. Ooh! Ow! Wow. He hits pretty hard, but he can't give the, like, the explosions just don't even hurt him. Like, well, I mean, they don't hurt me or anything else or other blocks and stuff. Do you see how much he hurts me? This is why it's bad. This is why I need that gear. This is why I need that. Like, really, really badly. I can't afford to die. I just can't. I barely hurt him, and one shot almost killed me. So this is like really, really, really bad. I need like some kind of super powered weapon or something. That's what I need. For now, you're gonna stay there, and we're gonna work on other things. That's gonna be something we're gonna do. So hang tight, and I'm gonna figure something out. I hope. Alright, so here is attempt number 2. I probably should have made a better sword, because it might... Actually, let's see... What is this? Sapphire? Yeah, I made a sapphire thing. So let's check out the sapphire sword in comparison to this guy. I don't know what kind of strength you have. Attack says 3.5 hearts. I don't know. We're going to have to try out... I spelled that wrong. How do you spell sapphire? Oh, there's 2 P's. I didn't know that. Sapphire sword. Sapphire broadsword. 3.5 hearts. Okay, so it's about the same. 7 attack damage there. 7 attack damage. It looks like it's about the same as far as Tinker's concerned. What about you? You're just +7. So it should be about the same as what I have, which is kind of crappy. Maybe I could go put some more quartz on it. I don't really have a whole lot of quartz put on this thing, so maybe that would help. Oh, I hit you. You don't like it, do you? Fly by. Woo! See if we can manage this. Woo! Nah! Ooh! Ow! That hurt. That hurt, man! What? How much damage are you going to take away from me? Can you stop it now? Are you done? You're done. Okay, that took the 4 hearts away. Let's do it again. Woo! Bam! Bam! Got him. Once. Got him again. This could take forever, man. This really could. Can't wait to get better armor and then be like, alright, you know what? You suck. Be able to take his hits, like, head on. This is going to take forever. I'm not going to be able to do it all. I need better armor first. And this armor is just not going to cut it, man. I need to work on some better stuff. What if we go ahead... What is the Draconic Sword? Maybe we can work up slowly. Draconic... How strong are you? Whoa, you're 20 attack damage. Bam. This is what we're getting first, people. We're going to get one of them. Just so I can go ahead and get all of these things. We're going to get the sword first. And that way it's so much easier to kill these guys. Because that's like 3 times the strength. And look, he's almost healed. Oh, ow. See, this is so bad, man. How am I going to do this? I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I'll be back in a little bit when I do something awesome, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, man. You know what I did? You know what I did? I died way up there. You see, what happened is I pushed my luck, and then I got withered, and I knew I was going to die, so I tried to fly over here. Just over this thing, thinking my items were going to fall, but I'm glad they didn't fall just because... I don't think they fell. I don't know. Just because then they would have fallen on my platform, I would have gotten everything back, and it wouldn't have been really a big deal. But it doesn't appear that that's the case. So now I have to risk my life with a whole bunch of dirt to try to pillar up there, make a platform for my items to fall onto, and get everything. So give me a second. Okay, so I'm at my gravestone. I have my big long path that I took to get here. Oh my goodness. They give me everything. I don't need the dirt. I don't need the dirt. I don't need the dirt. I don't need... Oh, now I'm getting everything. Okay, cool. Put you on you. Oh, you know. I said right click. Put it on, man. Right click. No. What? Pants, man. There we go. That's better. So what are... What? How much dirt did I grab? Crap. I don't know, but we can do this. We can do this okay. This is fine. We can make this work. Because what I can do is go over this and just fall. And those guys are going to lose, you know, my magnet's going to lose them, but then it's going to pick them back up when they fall back down on me. Look at that. That's pretty cool, ain't it? Anyway, so what I need to do now is clean up my mess. That's just pretty much exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean up my mess, and I need to figure out something else to do for, you know, this wither situation. I mean, seriously, what in the world was I thinking? All I had was iron gear, and I thought I could take on a wither? Now, it's not a complete wither fail. It's pretty close to it, but it's not a complete wither fail because of the fact that he is contained. He is well contained. He's not going anywhere. I mean, there's no issues with that. There is absolutely no problem with that. There's, you know, it's not going to happen. He's not going to get out. It's going to be all right. That is unless my power situation fails. But I don't think it will because this guy's fully charged. He's not having any problems keeping up or anything. I hate you. Yeah, what? So that's going to be a thing for another day. We're going to leave him up here. We're just going to let him wander in there. We're going to stick him in a cage and leave him for a while. I'm going to clean up my mess. Probably work on something else. I've got to find a better way to, you know, kill these guys. And the reinforced obsidian might be a better way. I might have to do that temporarily. Just because with that, I am able to, you know, hit them without them hitting me so much anyway. And I might be able to kill him that way. But the fact is that this guy is already spawned in. You know, he's already spawned in, and I can't, like, unspawn him to try it a different way. So we do need to deal with that guy, but we might just borrow somebody else's sword or something, you know, later. I don't know. We'll see. Let me go see if I can get somebody else's sword or something. See if they have one laying around in their, you know, ME system or something. I'll be right back. Okay, here's the last attempt with inferior gear. This is not mine. I did not make this. This is Dog Blessed. And Dog Blessed, if you're watching, I apologize. I hope you don't mind that I'm using this guy. I'm sure you have the power to recharge it. I really don't. But I will put it back on the wall where I took it from. And I hope you don't mind because I didn't really ask. But we're going to see how well this thing does on this wither. It's only plus 11. Like, this guy's plus 7. This is plus 11, but it also says the attack is 5.5. I don't know if those two, like, add together or anything like that. This is a beheading, you know, it's a beheading thing. Mine is just an iron sword. I have to imagine that this thing should do a lot more damage. So, oh, overkill. I got overkill, but I didn't get really too much more than that. Can I do it this way? Is this a thing I can do? I might have been able to do this with mine. Ooh. Oh. I'm getting him. Slowly but surely. This is a weird way to do it. But I guess it works. Sorta, kinda. Come on. Let me kill him. He's so close. Oh my god, I got him. I totally got him. Give me the things. Did I get them all? Oh, I got one. Woo! That means I can make this, the sword. Well, I can't do it yet. I have to make all the rest of the stuff. And there's not enough time in the episode. But I'll be doing that. I'll be going to mine to get the sword. So that way, at the very least, I can kill these guys a lot easier with that sword. You know, I'll end up making a charger of some kind just so I can charge things up. And then I can get all the rest of the gear. So guess what we're doing in the next episode? I'm so excited we can get better stuff. It's amazing. We got to do that. But for now, we made it. We did the thing, and I'm wearing blue stuff. Wait, no, let's do the super awesome Dog Bless sword. Yes, sweet. So thank you, Dog Bless, for the thing. I'll put a link in the description for Dog Bless because he's amazing. He's got a whole lot of things going on, so go check him out. It's pretty cool. If you liked the episode, don't forget that like button. If you want to see more, you want my videos sent directly to you, then don't forget to subscribe. Comment, favorite, share if you feel like you want to. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.